Okay, let's watch Pint's new video. It is I beat the hardest side quest in Final Fantasy XIV.
Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of hard content. However, there's one place in particular that is often overlooked. Featuring an island called Eureka, with 4 zones, each with their own unique threats and surprises. And I was hungry for the challenge to see if it really was that bad. And so I entered Eureka. So I went to get my first quest from Cryle.
Best girl.
One quest, please.
Okay, I need a crystal.
Okay, where is it?
I don't know.
What?
Over there-ish, maybe?
The first ball-crushing feature of Eureka had appeared sooner than I expected. Cryle will give you a few quests to find items in the world. And unlike literally the rest of the entire fucking game, there are no markers on your map to guide you. Just a vague text description of the general area. And to make it worse, it had been drilled into my skull and equally smooth brain that if you die in Eureka, you lose levels. But honestly, I kind of like that. It gave me a real sense of adventure and danger when I stepped out of those gates into the wilderness.
I wonder if he did it solo.
Fear when almost immediately I came face to face with a level 9.
I love he has the RP tag on.
So I figured since Cryle
RP and Eureka, let's go.
Really making me work for this one, I'd at least get some levels before I go wandering aimlessly around the island. Huh? Where are those guys going? I got a bit brave and decided to follow the group. Turns out they were all gathering to kill a boss.
Oh my god. These animations are always so good.
I came up with a plan, so I didn't have to do any of that disgusting work. I would sit AFK, wait for a boss to spawn, and then run to it to freeload off of the effort of others. And if you're wondering if that's morally correct, then let me put your mind at ease. I didn't feel bad about it at all. But I still had to sneak through the jungle, past a lot of high-level mobs, and the extra risk made exploring so much more rewarding. What will I see over this horizon? I hope it doesn't kill me. And after a couple weeks, I was making some good progress. My strategy got me levels fast, which made Cryle's quest a lot easier. And thanks to my immense effort, I had enough crystals to instantly upgrade the sword to max level.
Nice.
Now look. I was enjoying Eureka so far, but I didn't really have a reason to keep going. What's that? I had a flashback. My friend was convincing me to quit WoW and start 14. He showed me zones. Cringe. He showed me jobs. Yawn. He showed me...
Ozma.
I know you won't all agree with this, but to me, it's the coolest mount in the fucking game. While everyone else is riding around on a horse or a cat,
favorite mount, by the way.
Up to the roleplay club in my mathematical concept. So how would a weary soul get Ozma? First, you must complete all 4 zones of Eureka. Then you must complete the Baldessian Arsenal. A challenging raid where if you die, you're kicked from the instance. So if I wanted Ozma, it was time to enter Zone 2. You're gonna love Zone 2.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah? What's it like?
Oh, it's pretty much
Which was
just
the one with
Zone
the
1,
dragons.
but harder and
the sleeping
less fun,
dragons.
And there's less people there, and it sucks. And I fucking hate you, Pint. Fuck you, Pint. I fucking hate you.
Oh, my head.
Hey, have you recently experienced blunt force trauma to the head?
Yes.
Sounds like you could use some protection. Hi, I'm
Oh
the
my
paralysis
god.
demon, and this stream
The
is
ad
sponsored
segment.
by NordVPN. NordVPN is sure to keep your internet
is
safe
great.
from all kinds of cyber threats.
It was
Simply
like a
push
90s
button
ad.
and your network will be encrypted, safe from scammers, hackers,
I love
and
it.
the United States government. Using NordVPN's state-of-the-art technology, you can change the location of your IP address. Not only does this give you
the
privacy
scuffed
from
green screen
prying
is
eyes,
amazing.
It also allows you to digitally
Oh
hop
my
from country to
god.
country, giving you access to exclusive
Why is this so
shows
good?
from other regions.
This is way too
Not even the
good.
government's gonna stop me watching my animes. So give it a try. If you're not satisfied, Nord has a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hell
it's
yeah.
100% risk-free. So
The text is on point, like the font.
Head over to nordvpn.com/pint.
The drop shadow?
On a 2-year plan. Sign up now or
I love
break your
it.
fucking kneecaps. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This was Pago.
This all feels so recent to me.
Pago sucks.
How long was it?
It's known to be the great filter where everybody
Feels only like recently we were on Eureka.
which meant there was fewer
Even though it was a year
bosses to
ago.
leech off of. And worse, there's less people to help you if you die. But don't worry, we'll
True.
talk about dying very soon. The layout is fucked. We got tight corridors, cliffs which make the map confusing, and worst of all, sleeping.
Yes, the sleeping
While
dragons.
most mobs detect you based on sight, these fuckers got
Oh
ears.
my
So
god.
you have to slow walk past them.
Yeah,
I
RP Walker.
didn't know this. So when my dumbass was
Course.
trying to Metal Gear around it,
Oh.
My strength fades and blood cools. Ready to lose my
Oh, no.
levels, I close my eyes and drift into dreamless slumber.
you saved me. It
Aw,
turns out if somebody reses
Bren.
you before your death timer expires, you
TY.
don't lose
That's so
anything.
cute. What the heck?
But it was becoming clear my freeloading tactic wasn't going to be enough this time. If I really wanted that delicious reflective ball,
It
I
changes
would
shapes,
have
by the
to
way.
grind mobs myself. But killing mobs one at a time wasn't going to be enough for me.
As much as I like being the little wizard guy who casts the spells,
Aww.
I was hearing the call of my inner beast. Are you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit? Warrior level.
That was a very disturbing sound.
If I buy it in a video, it should be like a tax write-off.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
I deal so much damage. I have so many defensives.
Oh,
They
this
can
is
barely
great.
touch me. But even if they become a threat, and I'm on the brink of death,
Raw intuition. When you deal damage, recover health.
Easy crowd there.
As warrior, Eureka was a breeze, cleaving
Oh
down
my
groups
God.
of mobs, fearing
Easy.
nothing.
Warrior OP.
Okay, maybe one thing. Trials quest sent me to some scary places, but I'm a warrior, remember? I could even 1v1 the bosses now.
Hi, Ross.
Now, most people find this place easier because
go.
it introduces a new system called logograms.
Oh,
And what do they do?
yeah.
I don't know, it looks confusing, so I'd never
Very
ever use them ever.
confusing.
Now, I know all the
I
other
just didn't
commenters
use
are
them
gonna
at
be
all.
really mad about me not using them.
Oh,
but
it's so
warrior,
funny.
Just work.
Yeah,
I
you're
decided to
fine.
try and
Don't
thug it
stress.
out and beat Pyros as fast as
Stuff
possible.
them,
And in
logograms.
but a brief 2 days of gaming, I was done with the zone, and I didn't even die once. I
Nice.
died twice. The first one was to these Spriggans. But my
I
second
love
death
Spriggans.
happened all the
They're
way
so
up
cute.
north while I wasn't recording. I was
Oh my
genociding
God.
random creatures as usual when I screamed for help, but no one came. For
No.
minutes I waited until this woman showed up.
Oh,
She rezzed me and
savior.
I teleported
Oh.
away.
Oh.
Only for her to be swarmed by the
No!
same mobs and subsequently die in my place. But worry not. I definitely ran back to her mangled corpse, raised her off the ground, kissed her on the forehead, and everyone in the zone clapped. And as stressful as it was, it made me realize that's what makes Eureka fun.
Oh,
the
that's so
danger
funny.
Of the world offers a wholesome
Yeah,
push
it's fun.
towards cooperation. It
Mm.
kind of reminds me of the design philosophy of some other old MMOs.
Yeah.
And although my time in Pyros was quite brief, it was probably my favorite zone in Eureka. Surely
Yeah.
nothing wildly different will happen in the last zone.
I date also.
This place seemed different. There was a lot of people here, an unusual amount. However, due to my social anxiety and crippling fear of other human beings, I decided to shirk my character growth of last chapter and retreat into my Sigma Ryan Gosling playstyle once more. But shortly after I had started the usual grind, I was approached by a mysterious fellow. A fellow on the Ozma mount.
Ooh.
Hey, buddy. Need some help leveling up?
Oh, yeah. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to be carried just because I'm famous, you know?
Yeah, no, I've got no idea who you are.
And lucky for me, today they were doing a very special event. 24 hours where they were helping as many people as possible get through the raid.
Oh, wow.
So like the Pillow Princess I am,
That's
I
cool
went
they did
AFK
that.
while they
Was
leveled
that
me
Haru?
up.
I was
And while
wondering.
the other zones took me a number of weeks to get through.
That's
I reached
great.
max level in Hydratos in 230 minutes. I'm lying. I don't know how long it took. And so much faster than I expected. I was ready to enter the Baldessian Arsenal.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
oh, I want to
the
do it
game
again.
actually makes you sign a fucking waiver.
Yes.
To get into the instance.
Warning.
Oh my god. This
This
shocked me when I read
yeah,
this.
yeah, tons of service I accept. Then my new friends invited me to a group, and honestly, I was pretty nervous.
Aww.
An arsenal, a challenging raid where if you die, you're kicked from the instance.
Alright, head on down.
Who was that?
I love the
That,
claw.
my friend, is none other than Big Motherfucking Green. The biggest fucking Chad in Eureka. He's the raid leader, and he's done this hundreds of times. And his help was going to be monumental. Getting into the raid is usually somewhat complicated. The
Oh,
raid
yeah,
waits for
this
boss to
was
spawn
a
at specific time
mess.
of day, and then you kill the boss, which gives each player a buff, allowing them to click on a portal, and then 48 portals spawn all around the zone, and then you enter the raid.
Then you gotta make sure someone doesn't steal your portal. Oh, bro. And then you can
So,
like fall off the platform here or
time to
something.
begin.
Oh my god. Insane, man.
Most of the
Insane.
mechanics in here were manageable, but would one-shot you if you got hit by anything. The raid
Yeah.
splits into two groups and begins to kill the first bosses. And as simple as the mechanics were, I was quaking in my little boots. I was pissing and shitting myself. I did not want to die to the first boss. Then you make your way down this hallway, but wait! There's fucking landmines.
Yes.
So Big Green goes on ahead to, disarm them. And then it was time for the first real boss.
Oh, so good.
Raiden has a few mechanics that, if it weren't for Big Green, would certainly result in some deaths. After a bit of horsing around, suddenly,
Man.
mechanic where you have to pay attention. Very sad.
No.
Then he starts casting a raid ride, and it's a rush to kill him before he kills you. It actually wasn't even close, and I was trying to hype it up for dramatic effect. More hallways, more trash, and of course, more landmines. And then we arrive at the next boss.
Yes. You look so cool.
This is the boss
Oh,
that
I
in
love
Final
it.
Fantasy XI took players 18 hours to beat.
Wow.
If you try to pull him normally, he
The
is
trauma.
unkillable, repeatedly healing to full before
Yeah.
wiping the raid.
AV.
But Big Green, love him to death, had his special little ops outside the raid, where yet another
That's
boss
right.
spawns. When Big Green's little boys have killed the boss, absolute virtue is weakened.
Yeah.
This fight
That's
was
so
a
freaking
step
cool.
up
I love
in
that.
difficulty. With almost every mechanic, you had to
So
pay
cool,
close attention to the
man.
boss to determine which color was safe. And getting it wrong even once would be lethal. It made me very worried how hard the last boss would be. But in spite of all odds, we survived.
Nice.
Well, most of us. But there was still one fight left. The boss that would give me what I came for. Ozma itself. While Big Green was explaining the mechanics, I was kind of zoning out. But one thing did stand out.
And literally
Ozma
everyone.
has a mechanic called Black Hole. And if
Yes.
you mess it up, Ozma will instantly suck you out of the raid.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
even
that's
if the party clears
brutal.
the fight, you would get nothing. And so the fight began. The first mechanics were pretty simple. And with Big Green's help, everyone made it through in one piece. But then I
Nice.
noticed a little debuff, and silly me had no fucking clue what it meant. In my confusion, I ran to the wrong spot, endangering the life of my
Oh,
dear
no.
friend, Jub the Cat Girl. But I lived, because I'm a warrior, remember?
Oh,
Stay
no.
grouped up for 3 more attacks, and then we'll see our first black hole.
This was it. If I fucked this up, it would be game over.
I thought of my long, arduous journey, the supple hills and valleys of Eureka, and my fellow soldiers.
A simple adventurer's quest for one shiny ball.
And now all I had to do was complete this one mechanic.
I believe.
Move the buttons right now. It's safe to make your way back.
Oh, okay. That was pretty easy, actually. Wait, this is it.
I love
Green
the
just died, but the boss
The
is so low.
suspense.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Finally, it's mine. And now I can do the thing. Please subscribe. Next video is going to be pretty big. See you in 2025.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Holy heck, Pint, thank you so much for that. Guys, if you haven't yet checked out this video, please go like, comment, subscribe. Pint's video is absolutely incredible.